Been telling you about recent bear sightings in Lake County, Illinois. Last Wednesday, June 7th, the Illinois Department of Natural Resources began receiving reports about a black bear on the loose. It was near a daycare center in Gurnee. Then 2 days later, a woman spotted a black bear in the backyard of her home in Antioch. So we have a ton of questions about this. We've been talking about it. Joining us to discuss all of it is Chris Jakes. He's a large carnivore expert with the Illinois Department of Natural Resources. Good morning.
Good morning.
So do you all think this is it's got to be the same bear, right? That was in Gurnee and Antioch. Do you think it's the same one?
You know, we don't really know for sure, but yeah, we're, given how rare it is that a sighting of a bear is in Illinois, there's a really strong likelihood it's the same animal. Yeah.
So how rare is this? I mean, I live up in the area, so this is all anybody's been talking about on all the next door groups and everything else. So how rare is it to have a bear like this in Illinois and northern Illinois?
Yeah, it's pretty rare. I mean, we don't get a lot of sightings of these animals in the state. Over the past decade or so, we've probably had 5 or 6 at this point. So, yeah, not that common. But anymore, it's becoming, at least in the last few years, somewhat more common. We may get a sighting a year or so at this point. But yeah, relative to other animals that we see, pretty unusual.
So do you think they come down from Wisconsin and other states? Like where would a bear like this be come? We have to go to like far northern Wisconsin to see bears like this? Like in the southern section of Wisconsin, you don't have a lot of bears like this, right?
You don't have that many, given the southern Wisconsin is a lot like Illinois in terms of the landscape is mostly agriculturally dominated, even in southern Wisconsin, but bears are moving down from the northern region of Wisconsin to the southern region of the state with higher frequency in the past few years as well. So really strong likelihood this bear, originated probably in Wisconsin, given that they support a pretty robust population of black bears. So, or it could be that it moved from Missouri into northeastern Illinois, but given where the animal, the last known location in Antioch from its original location in Gurnee Mills, it seemed like it may have been headed back home.
So what do we do? What is the official stance on, like, what do you do when you encounter a bear like this?
Yeah, there's several things that we certainly would recommend. First of all, don't run. Because by running, you may trigger one of 2 different types of behavior in a bear, and that would be an offensive type of behavior. Since they're a predator, you don't want to run because it may just trigger them to chase. So stand your ground if you see it. Certainly be as loud as you can. Make noise to let the bear know that you're there anyway, and it knows that you're there. You don't want to surprise it. It doesn't want to surprise you. So be as loud as you can. Try to give it space. That's the biggest, I think, thing that we could recommend that the public do. Don't crowd it. And by space, we're talking maybe 100 yards or so. Don't move in on its ground because it may feel threatened if you do so. If you can, just back away, get in a vehicle, get in a building, something to that effect where you're safe and the bear doesn't perceive you as a threat. They're going to exhibit one of 2 types of behaviors. Offensive, of course, is they're going to close distance and move to you quickly and make contact with you. But if you give it enough advance notice of your presence, probably not going to be the case. It may exhibit some defensive types of behaviors as well, and that is maybe a bluff charge at you. They may swat the ground. They may blow air out of their mouth. They may make some popping noises. These are all just cues and to you that, hey, you're getting too close to me, so back off.
Chris, it looked like
if you do that.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. It looked like that bear might be a baby bear. Does that mean there's a family of bears up there? And are you going to tranquilize them if you see them again? What's the plan?
Yeah, right now the plan is just to monitor the situation very closely, as we've been doing, and that comes from reports from the public. So we're monitoring its whereabouts. We suspect it's probably a young male, as is most of the cases when we have these individuals make their way through areas where they're not typically seen. It's probably a juvenile male, which in most species, juvenile males get the short end of the stick. They're required and obligated to leave the areas that they were born. And so it's likely a young male. And yeah, at this point, we're just monitoring the situation. And if we can, we're just going to let that bear move off and move back to where it probably came from. And if it should get to be finding itself in trouble, then we'll certainly elevate the game by potentially moving in and capturing and removing that individual. But at this point, we're just trying to let it move off back to where it probably came from. And we haven't had a report on it since the early morning of June 11th, when it was last seen in Antioch. So, so it's likely that it's probably moved on, but you know, we're certainly monitoring the situation.
All right, we'll stay on it for more info. You can check out the DNR's website. You can follow them on social media. Chris, thank you for joining us this morning.
You bet. Thank you
Didn't
for
even
having
get a
me.
chance to ask him about the picnic basket, what to put in the picnic basket for the bear, but next time we'll ask you about that.